we go. We're live. Welcome to the first pilot episode of eDrinks International. I got some reverberation here. I'm here joined today, or I'm your host, Miles McKenzie, also known as Brewer Mac, on Twitch. Thanks for tuning in. If you're tuning in live, feel free to jump into the chat. We are checking the chat if there's any comments, queries, questions. If the audio is messed up, part of this first pilot episode that we're doing here with my guest, RaptoronaShark, one of the founding members of eDrunk International. You can see here on my right, your left. And so one of the reasons why we're doing this podcast live is so that we can do an audio check so that nothing's too screwed up. And also the reason why it wasn't formally announced was because it was a huge disaster. So RaptoronaShark, one of the founding members of eDrunk International, which has, as you can tell, been transferred a little bit into eDrinks podcast. So eDrunk is the original, and we can talk a little bit. Yeah, so what are you drinking? A can of Coors Light?
Here we go, a little basement beer, Got to keep it light. I got to work some power tools later, so don't want to get too tipsy.
Right, and so that's actually a good segue into one of the things I was going to ask you about later on in the podcast. We can just jump right into this. Is that you actually have your own Twitch channel?
RaptoronaShark.
Twitch.tv/RaptoronaShark. Most of your content has recently been your repairing a canoe.
Yeah. I had this great idea that I would store my canoe beside my garage, and then all the snow fell off the roof and crushed it. So then I've been spending the last 2 weeks fixing it up.
Yeah. So you've been live streaming it with some success.
Yeah, so far so good. Knock on wood, but a couple setbacks. I've only streamed 3 times. I didn't have it in me to set up a stream for the last one of me screwing around with the gunnels. It would have just been embarrassing for me. So
the gunnels, for those of us that don't know, the gunnels are the edges of the canoe, the top part.
Yeah, your handrails.
McCain's magazine put a stat out that almost 8% of Canadians have had sex in a canoe.
Working on that one. Got to fix her up first.
I wonder if Mom's watching the podcast. And so we're just going to talk about. I am drinking a Pickeroons Blonde Ale. We're not sponsored by Pickeroons, but I do have a lot of it in my basement, so we're going to drink that. But we can talk about eDrunk International, how it came to be, what caused it to happen.
Yeah, I mean, back in the glory days, living on College Hill, I was couch surfing, but sitting around drinking, playing Halo, 4-player split screen online, just crushing pints. Yeah. Those were good days.
I didn't live there either, but we were there almost every day with some of the boys.
So it was good. That's how it started, really. That was social drinking. And then,
but it wasn't really eDrinks back then because you were physically sitting next to the people. There's no E involved. It was just video games and having a few pints.
Yeah, that's how it started. Back when games supported split screen online multiplayer.
Yeah, I actually have a guest lined up. I want to talk to him about is the death of couch co-op, or it's kind of coming back with the Switch a little bit, I guess. But
yeah, and even playing Call of Duty now, you can play Warzone and you can play regular multiplayer with one other controller on PlayStation anyway.
So there is couch co-op for there.
Yeah, not that it's utilized much, but yeah.
Well, not right now. Not too many people. Allowed to have over even so. Man, I gotta tell you, right now, the first thing I learned about this podcast is I need a new chair.
I can hear it squeaking. Yeah.
Oh man, no, it's not just that, but the chair that I'm sitting in, it's like a dumpster chair. Like someone was throwing it out, and I was like, I'll take that. And it's horrible. It's got like 3 wheels. And if I move a little bit, like I drop way back, and then I'm like this little tiny piece on the screen. If you're listening to the podcast just on the audio on Apple Podcasts or Stitcher or wherever you get your podcast from, it won't matter. They won't know. But anyone watching the
visual,
it's bad. That's why I keep like, hey, check my forehead out, man. Coming right in on you.
Yeah, I'm sitting on a workout bench, so
I got some weights back there. I'm not going to zoom in. I think you'll see the dust on them, but. So
eDrunk.
Yeah, so eDrunk International, but it turned into a lot of us moved away. Like after university, some of the guys with their jobs got to take them other places and stuff like that. And but we still wanted to keep up the community. Still wanted to keep up the tradition of crushing a few pints and then crushing some people into video games or being crushed, as it usually went the case. We were pretty good at Halo. Halo slot was pretty good.
Yeah. Get in the zone, the Halo Kid mode, you
Halo
know?
Kid mode is a traditional. Do you want to tell a Halo
Yeah.
Kid mode story?
I don't have any that come to mind right now.
No,
But
the one I was thinking, the one I was thinking of, the one I was hoping that you would remember was we were in a warthog, and we were. This is at college show. We're in a warthog, full team, and we launched up over. It was the one where it was like a tunnel underneath on the left and like a tower on the right.
yeah.
It wasn't Valkyrie; it was a different one. But anyways, and we went in, and then we just got a line. You can see the Spartan laser beam coming on the warthog. And I screamed. I was like, "Everyone, get off!" And everyone jumped. And I was like, "I got this!" And I pretended to put a cigarette out, which I was not smoking, but I did that motion. And then I drove it into the crowd of enemies. I blew up, and then the tires flew off and killed a bunch of people. And you guys all lived and cleaned up afterwards, and it was hilarious. And that was like an inside joke forever. But you just like when you're about to just like wipe out the other team, you just pretend to throw a cigar away and just
Yeah. Got this.
Get in
Yeah. Full Halo Kid though. Yeah.
Yeah, and so some of us actually went to other countries. I know, trying to think of his handle right now. Vol, I'm trying to use his real name. Vol, I mean, he went to China and Korea, and so that's kind of where the international aspect came in. Is we were trying to team up with him and get some game time in. Wasn't always the easiest thing to do, but I think we did get some stuff going.
Is that the tooth?
Stew the Tooth, yeah, Stew the Tooth. Yeah, so that's Vol, and so we did keep it international, and we kept that going for. Well, shit, it's going to be over 10 years now.
Oh, yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah, and so...
You and I... Oh, I was going to say, you and I really kicked it off pretty hardcore when I was living alone, and you were... Well, you were there with you.
I was with me, yeah.
You were with you, yeah, doing your thing. But I was living alone, and then, you can't drink alone. That's sad. So you would just drink on the internet. Drink internet or... Electronically, so that's where the eDrunk, because we never used to have just one beer, but now we're a little more career oriented. There's some kids involved in some of the people's pictures, and so on that,
just having a drink, it makes it a little easier. Speaking of which,
gotta get a fresh one.
There you go, crack a few old ones. So what are you gaming at right now? I know that you and I have been playing some PUBG.
PUBG, man.
Some chicken dinners, even though it didn't count the other night. Didn't record that.
I know. It was bogus, man.
Yeah.
Bogus.
For that one.
I had 4 kills that round anyway.
I had 3 and over 600 damage, but it just didn't.
Yeah. Didn't register.
I
mean, the lock got a screenshot of it, so at least there's that.
I mean, it counts in our hearts, but.
Yeah.
But it would have been nice to count on the stat sheet, too. Something else I just learned, if I touch my desk, my camera has an earthquake. So no desk touching. We're learning new stuff this whole time.
That's it.
I got all
Pilot episode, man.
All these little things everywhere.
Pilot episode.
Yeah, I don't think we have a single viewer, but that's okay. I didn't announce this, really. I was like, hey, in 3 minutes, we're doing the podcast. So if you're around and you got nothing to do, you should come listen to me talk to RaptoronaShark.
Yeah.
Pint.
They'd be like, who is RaptoronaShark?
Well, they'll have to tune in to find out.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's a lot of Call of Duty, Warzone. I finally saved up enough in-game currency to buy the Battle Pass. So there's lots more things to discover.
So you can buy the Battle Pass with in-game currency.
Yeah. So every season, there's free stuff you get as you level up on the Battle Pass. If you don't have it unlocked, there's one every, I don't know, 10 or 15 or 20. And every once in a while, they're coins. So you need 1,000 coins to buy it. So anyway, 3 seasons later.
Just grinded it out.
I made it big.
But I think every battle royale does that except for PUBG.
Yeah, I know.
Fortnite, I know you can get it in. You can if you buy it once, so you can just earn the credits in game to buy.
Right.
it. PUBG has no in-game currency that you can use to purchase the battle pass.
No, I know.
The season pass, whatever they call it.
And then you can't even So this one, I've already got another 600 coins. I'm already ready to buy the next season of Call of Duty. You know what I mean? The next battle pass.
Continuously build on.
Yeah. So. But then PUBG is nothing.
Yeah, so...
Even if you buy it...
I bought it once just because there was, I wanted to see if it made that much of a difference. And it didn't really. It's all cosmetic.
Yeah,
and the stuff that you get is fine, but I didn't find it extravagant of any way, shape, or form. So I don't think... I wouldn't buy it again. Sorry, PUBG. But I still play it. I paid the $40 for the game, but... Yeah. I paid $40 for the game. I'm not going to do another season pass, so...
I think the fact that you're still playing it too is you're welcome, PUBG, because there's 18 different battle royale game modes.
Yeah, and I mean, PUBG is kind of near and dear to my heart. I did do a stint on
Same.
Fortnite. That's kind of how I got started because it was free. So I was
Yeah.
like, oh, you know, and it was the biggest game of the year
At
so,
the time.
you know, check it
Yeah.
out, But I mean, you gotta have it's a full time job to just place in the top 30 in that game. Now it's ridiculous.
No, but you can make
roasted
millions
by 13-year-olds, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
I don't have to. I got no time for this. I can
like
jump in and out.
Those kids are making mad money too, so they don't even need a real job. So their job is just playing Fortnite.
That's the dream, man.
That's it, man.
Just
That's
crush
the
bots
dream.
in Fortnite and keep going. Yeah, so you're playing a lot of COD Warfare?
Warfare. Yeah.
Warfare.
Warzone. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a long quarantine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah,
so
and
would you
then,
say your skills get better or worse with a few drinks?
Oh man, I made up a chart and I made it into a GIF, not a GIF, a meme, and it's just like a chart of alcohol consumption and then video game ability, and it's a nice even curve, and then at a certain point, just straight down. That's it.
So it's the same as
flat
pool
lines,
and darts and poker, and
you
just get too far along and.
Yeah, but there's a definite high point. You can just stay in the pocket, stay in the pocket.
And you have 2 beers, 1 scotch, and like just sip on a whiskey, and that'll keep me right where I need to be.
Yeah, right in the red. Yeah.
You don't want to be in the black.
You don't need the black. You don't want to be in the white either, though. You gotta be so sober that lackadaisical.
That's right. So you're playing that. That's all on your PlayStation.
PlayStation, yeah. I'm also into the Switch a little bit.
Yeah, what's what are you hitting on the Switch?
Well, so I got my wife here, and then my brother-in-law moved in from Calgary because he was living alone in isolation and losing his mind. So
I don't blame him.
No, 1-room apartment, just living by yourself for whatever it's been, a month and a half.
Yeah.
So we fostered him before all the travel bans came in, and now he's our new roommate. Nice. So every once in a while, I'm working from home, but I don't actually do anything. So every day is the weekend for me. But my wife's a teacher, and she actually works during the week. And he's a accountant, so he works during the week as well. So the weekends, we'll play some switch it up, play some Switch? Mario Kart, But it just gets so easy to win, Sometimes we challenge it and we play some games that require no skill, like Mario Party. We played that the other day.
That's just a dice rolling for 45 minutes till you all hate each other.
Yeah. Well, no. So the newest one isn't my favorite, but it actually has a bunch of different game modes. So there's just mini games, and there's like some co-op ones, which are more fun because then not the same person's losing the whole time.
Right.
No names, but yeah, not me.
Married to them?
She's right upstairs.
She should be streaming.
Yeah. Yeah. Support me. Nothing.
Hilarious.
But yeah, so that Mario Party, I got Smash Bros, but I don't think they're into that. So
how's the online in Smash Bros? It used to be
seamless.
Horrible. Is it good
now? I shouldn't say that. The last time I played it, which was probably like, I don't know, quite a few months ago, it was good. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's with my internet connection too, so run by Potato.
Yeah, that's
surprised it hasn't dropped.
Yeah, I was worried actually.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been solid. So eventually, so there was a time with the squirrel in the junction box, which was funny.
You're talking about your internet right now, like why your internet was like horrible to the point of where we couldn't even eDrink. You couldn't eDrink, much less eGame, or eDrunk game. You couldn't even have a pint online with each other.
Yeah, it was sad. So I called Bell, fucking Bell. I called Bell and I was like, "Yo, my internet is like less than dial-up. It's ridiculous." So they sent a guy and he's like, "Oh yeah, so I checked it out and there was a squirrel in your junction box." So anyway, I got rid of him and I reconnected the wires. He chewed through a bunch of them, and that's why they were just like intermittently touching. So that's why you had shitty internet. I'm like, fuck. Yeah. Awesome. So that's the potato internet story.
Potato internet.
It's not great now either, but it's a little more stable because another thing, apparently, my house is the last one to get internet down the road. It comes from the other direction, but when it comes from this direction, it stops at my house. So the next house, they spliced my line to give that house internet. So when they're using the internet, it like sucks the bandwidth from my internet.
I don't know the science behind it, but I believe you.
Anyway, that's what allegedly, I should say, allegedly. So that's what they told me. So then they just like gave us priority and like stop giving them internet.
I'm sure they're super happy about that.
They're renters anyway. There are always new people there. Oh, I live in the woods
They're
too, for those who don't know. Yeah.
Rural Ontario, we'll call it.
Yeah. Deep in the woods.
Yeah.
Potato internet. And it's been stable since, I don't know, quite a few months now.
Yeah, we haven't had too many drops.
Yeah.
I mean, now Killbot's the guy with the
Killbot.
brutal.
Finally, somebody worse than me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It never happens to the final circle, man. It's just like,
that's it. You can't. It's
like, hey man, it's us versus 3 guys. We got this. Killbot.
Killbot.
Sprinting into a corner of a building.
Yeah.
Ugh, horrible.
Yeah.
He's not allowed to have any good gear. I shouldn't say that. He's usually the guy that does most of the crushing. So
yeah, at least most of the damage.
Yeah. We just grease the actual kill off him. Then it's not too bad.
Yeah. But that's it.
So COD is a good game to have a few pints with. Are you playing anything that would just be bad to have a few pints with?
Oh, jeez. It's all about the curve. The last thing I had a bunch of friends over and we busted out a classic Xbox 360 Rock Band. Still got the full. Yeah. But there's a funny video. I don't know if it's on the internet or whatever, but it's me singing Bon Jovi, and it starts out really good, and then I'm drinking scotch out the bottle, and it ends up not great. And everybody's performance by the end is also not great. So there's that arc. So yeah.
So you're saying all games are good with a little bit, and some games have a red zone, but there's always a cliff. There's always a drop.
There's always cliff jumping. That's
cliff
it.
Jumping.
But
Jim jumping.
Jim jumping. Oh wait, there's a throwback.
No, we're not telling that story. Not online.
I don't know. No, I haven't played. I don't know. I enjoy all video games, really. Trying to think of anything I played recently.
You did try to do, because I'm talking about this with a guest next week. Next week we have the owner-operator of Unplugged Board Game Cafe.
Nice.
He's going to talk about virtual tabletop games, so VTTs, things like Roll20. He gave me a list. I don't have my notes up right now, but so we're going to talk about basically board games in the age of COVID-19, where you can't have people able to play board games. So how do you still get your board game fix? But you did try. I did see that you did try to do Catan.
We did actually. It was successful. Yeah. So we had our friends in Alberta. They had their setup. They had the master because they'd already everything done, and we just videoed in. But they had one call, so we had 2 devices going: a laptop and on an iPad. So the iPad had the game board, and they had one phone straight down on the game board. And we set our board up exactly the same on our table, so we could see their board on the iPad, and then the laptop we had a FaceTime or whatever, so we could see them, and we just muted the 2 that were the game board, so there was no like reverb. Yeah, and then for the cards, we just each had our own deck of discovery cards, as Dad calls them, development cards. And then when you wanted to do a trade, you just trade it to the bank and take from the bank, and the other person does the same.
Okay, so there's a little bit of trust involved that no one's just stacking up Monopoly cards or something. Yeah,
they're if you were by yourself, you could definitely rig it to win. Like, but it was us as a couple and another couple, so like there's always a little check going on.
I guess you wouldn't want the wife doesn't want you getting the easy win.
Especially mine.
Yeah,
they want me to win it all.
So you basically, that's a common running theme when people face off against us in board games. Yeah, I do believe that the no trade embargo is still upheld by the law. It's I still managed to squeak a win in now and then, but basically what you did is you've seen The Martian, right? The movie.
Yeah, with Matt Damon.
When he had the rover, and then they had the other rover there, and they were rebuilding at the same time. Like trying to teach him how to do it.
Yes.
That's what NASA, right? You have like you're straight on the moon, then you have a copy here so that you can do stuff with it. So that's what I was thinking when you were describing that.
Oh, nice.
It's like they have the original board, and then you're like copying everything over.
Yeah,
doing all your stuff. There's no camera. I'm doing stuff with my hands down here. There's no camera.
Yeah. You gotta do it up here. Yeah.
Yeah. So you get some eDrink, but then there's just straight up eDrinking. Like I know a couple times I've just like got on the phone with somebody and just had a pint.
Just doing it right now.
We're doing it right now. Well, I mean, we have a little bit of an agenda today, but But generally speaking, like,
Yeah. Yeah.
So you know who's getting a lot of eDrunk love is Jackbox Games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I should say that. We've been
I
doing
know
that.
we've been hitting up the Jackbox Games to the point. The first weekend, I think it was the second week of quarantine, or whatever the term, social isolation, whatever you want to call it. The Jackbox servers kept going down, and everyone was like smashing their Twitter, like, "Oh, I got a house full of people. I got 9 people on my Zoom account, and they're all waiting for me to stream this." And they were just like,
I remember that night.
Yeah, it was horrible. Like, and once you get in, like, you didn't dare switch the game because you're just like, we'll need an hour before we get back in. But yeah, Jackbox games are getting a lot of love. They actually went on sale on Steam a little while ago. They're full price now. So if you're just listening, if you're listening to this in the future, it doesn't matter.
So, future is now. Yeah, I actually bought Jackbox 4, whatever one had Fibbage 3. I bought that when it was on sale.
Nice.
As well.
On Steam?
No, on PSN.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah.
You'll have to host it up.
Because I've been hosting here for our local area friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have your own little a secondary eDrunk community.
That's it. So I'm like, 2 more viewers on the Twitch stream.
You need them.
Yeah. Gotta get those numbers up.
Now that I'm looking at this, your name should have been. I should put there's space. You see underneath your face, your camera, or whatever. There's space there. I think I'll put contact info or whatever. Like the Twitch, if you had a YouTube channel, if you have whatever, and just be like, right here, just do it. Right,
click to subscribe.
Right there. Press the follow button.
Follow me, I'll follow you back. Promise.
Promise. Scouts honor. Hilarious. Which goes, so I do have a subscribe button. I am affiliated with Twitch. I have a subscribe button. I'm just checking something right now. Don't press the subscribe button. We are in some difficult times right now, so I don't think you need to waste your money on that. But if you have Amazon Prime, you can do it for free. So that's cool.
unless
you have Amazon Prime. But if you don't, the best way to support the channel and the podcast is word of mouth. Spread it. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. The VODs will be available on YouTube after the fact and here on the channel. As well, so I'll probably put that plug in the future at the end of the show.
Nice,
not somewhere in between.
Just flashes in the middle. Yeah. You got 30 seconds right now to subscribe.
Click it. I definitely also am saying way too much. That drives me crazy. There's people on the radio, like on CBC, they're interviewing like just people on the street.
Yeah.
And there's
the Prime Minister.
Yeah, he's a professional umber though.
Yeah, that's true. He gets paid the big bucks.
He gets paid the big bucks.
Paid by the letter. UMM, they couldn't make him bank.
Yeah. Some of these is 5M sometimes. We're not supposed to make this political. We're talking about drinking and playing video games.
Sorry, it just came up.
just happened to come.
Just happy trolling, man. This is some happy trolling.
Yeah, I was thinking. I'm thinking about changing the background up for every episode. Try to if they had the board game guy, with board games up back. I'm gonna keep the Lysol.
Nice.
Of course. We're gonna keep the Lysol there till after the restrictions are lifted or whatever.
You're lucky. You better hide that. Someone might come looking for it. Things get serious.
Oh man, I got the toilet paper in the vault, so
there you go.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. But I used to wipe my gym. I used to wipe my gym equipment down. I got Lysol in the basement, but now I'm just. Can't even buy it anymore.
Just skanking it up down there? Or what?
Screw it. Yeah. Swear. Wipe it down, Use your elbow, whatever.
Yeah. So are there any quarantine games you're looking for? Anything you're stuck with? Like, you're replaying anything?
Yo, I was thinking about starting to replay Metal Gear Solid 5.
I knew it. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I saw that. I don't have it. I have not platinumed it. I know the lock has.
Yeah.
I haven't platinumed it, and I was thinking about starting it back up, but man, it's just such a commitment.
I know. It's just so good, though.
It's so good.
I would love to, just right from the very beginning. I haven't played it in so long that I don't really remember all the finite, details of the game. That I think it's been long enough that I could actually replay it almost, like from the first time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was also thinking about going back. Yeah, I was also thinking back even farther and doing Metal Gear Solid 4.
Man, that's a good one too.
Yeah,
that is one that I almost got the. I forget what the achievement, but it's like no kills under 4 hours.
Oh yeah, you gotta skip all the cutscenes.
Yeah, you gotta skip all those cutscenes, but you can't use any healing No healing, no continues, no alerts, no kills in under 4 hours. I got to the sniper wolf, and that was it.
That's hard, man.
You just couldn't do it without killing dudes, and I couldn't do it fast enough. Like there's like a oh no.
Sorry. My phone's at 20%. All good.
Okay. I was like, no.
Yeah.
And that's the stream. Everyone have a good night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what was I saying? Yeah, I couldn't do it in the time because there's like the speedrunners have like you need this much time per section, right? And you can gain a little bit of time here, and you can spend some more time somewhere else. So I was following a guide for like how long I had to do stuff, and I could never get the fight done in time with no kills. With kills, I could get it done, but with no kills, I just couldn't do it. And I had to replay the game through a second time to get the solar gun that you point at the sky. And he's like, and he shoots a solar beam at people. And knocks them out. But I had to replay the game to get that, so I had to do that, and then I was just fed up.
Yeah,
because the motorcycle chase scene, you can't do it without that gun. I'm sure you can, but I couldn't.
Yeah, I was just murdering people.
But you gotta get the.
I play like half and half. You know, like for Metal Gear Solid. Sometimes I'm in the mood. I'll be like, I'm a generous god today. You shall live, and I'm just. And some days I'm just like full battle armor, man. Just
juggernaut it.
Just juggernaut it.
There's definitely a few of those levels where it just like you creep around for like 45 minutes, then somebody trips over you, and like, I'm not starting over. You're just going.
That's it. You know, it's high alert. You're like, that's it.
That's a game that you don't get better with if you drink while you play it.
I can attest to that.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, that's just not a game that you drink and play.
Yeah, playing the marathon weekend, our first marathon weekend.
Oh.
Yeah, and
I should do one of those when this is all over.
We should. I'm in, man. I'm in.
So for those that aren't aware of what we're talking about right now is the marathon weekends. We used to pick a franchise and play all of them continuously until we beat all of them in a row. So the first one was
Metal Gear Solid, the first one.
Metal Gear Solid, and we crushed it out back at my old apartment downtown. Second one, we did Gears. We've done Gears of War.
Chronologically, we did chronologically.
Right, so we started
for Metal Gear. Snake Eater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a good one to start with.
Yeah, super good.
So the first one was Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
Then we did Gears of War at some point.
Yeah, I remember that was in the Locke's place.
Yeah, his old place. We did one of them up in College Hill.
No, I don't think so.
Was it Halo?
Oh, maybe that's Halo. I wasn't there for Halo.
We did Halo. We did Uncharted.
Uncharted was also at the Locks, I think. Was that the Rubber Chicken? That was the Rubber Chicken day.
Yeah. He just bought his dog, so we had the sweet
and I was playing the Rubber Chicken.
Yeah.
If he watches this, he'll know. He'll remember.
He gets it. Oh, the Greg Chainsaw's here. He says Gears. Yeah, he
Gears.
Classic.
Yeah. That was good.
Yeah. So we're due for one. We'll have to figure it out. Maybe we'll put it to a eDrinks podcast vote with the next franchise.
We'll have to. Most popular.
We can live stream it too. The whole thing.
Sure, it's the future, man.
It's the future.
Back then, Twitch wasn't even a thing back then.
I don't think it was.
At least
I think it was actually called. I think it was called Justin TV. Like it wasn't just video. It was like a lot of like just people live streaming their lives and stuff.
Right.
And I think it was called Justin TV, and then the video game part of it blew up so huge that it became its own thing. Actually,
it's more specific.
Or they just stopped supporting it or something.
Yeah. But yeah, that's
I'm trying to think, what would be a good one to marathon? What would be a good one?
Oh yeah, what's a good franchise?
Man, I don't know. What's
Well, I mean, there's lots.
We could do.
If we want to do quick, we could do all the. Since we were talking about Call of Duty, we could do all the Call of Duty campaigns.
Yeah, we got to play them. I don't know. I was thinking maybe Zelda.
Modern Warfare.
Have a 5-day weekend.
It took the lock and I 5 days just to beat the original on the NES.
Well, you'd have to. 70, do that. I mean, I guess you'd have to.
72 deaths. Oh.
You'd have to kind of.
Breath of the Wild takes like 40 hours.
It doesn't have to, man. I've seen somebody do it on YouTube in like 8 minutes.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah.
So, maybe
I guess if you're doing,
I mean, Metal Gear Solid takes like 9 or 10 hours per.
Yeah, that's true. If you're not going for like, you can crush Zelda up pretty quick.
I'm just thinking.
Ocarina of Time. I can crush that out in 10 hours for sure.
Yeah. But there's also I just blatantly forgot how many Zeldas there are.
It's too many.
There's
You'd have
too
to pick
many.
especially from the history, like which one follows which arc. You could just pick one arc.
Right, and just beat it. Maybe
Beat
that's not
that
maybe that's not the
timeline.
best game.
Yeah. Because you could do like Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and then I think Majora's Mask leans into
Well, isn't that
Wind Waker. Oh yeah, Skyward Sword first. Sorry, yeah, and then
Wind Waker.
I think I don't remember exactly.
There's a lot of Star Wars games.
I'm a
too, though.
bad Zelda fan. We could do all the Legos. Star Wars Lego Sega.
Oh my god, those games are actually really fun.
I got that on the Wii. Yeah.
On the Wii, mercy.
Yeah.
You know what? We should put it to a podcast, but we'll put it on.
I'm in, man. I'll rack my brain too. I'll see what I got lying around. We'll spark something. Gears was a really good one.
Yeah, I have all the kill zones.
You know what?
And the
first
good
campaign, man.
The first few were good.
Yeah.
Man. Like they're all good, but the first few were really good.
I like a good multiplayer or not multiplayer campaign co-op.
Yeah. That's why we picked Gears that time
that's why Gears was so good.
It was really good.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid was good, but I remember after we did Snake Eater, I think I drank a 2-4, and I was like, oh, Twin Snakes! I got this on GameCube. I beat this game like 400 times, and I couldn't get out of the first. You come out of the water, and you have to go to the elevator. I couldn't do it. Yeah. I had to give the lock the controller and be like, "That's it. I'm too drunk. I can't even get out of the first room."
Yeah.
I went cliff jumping. That was it.
Cliff jumping. You went too far.
Yeah.
Too close to the sun. Oh, yeah. God of War series would be good.
Oh yeah, dude, big time.
All right. Well, we'll figure something out and we'll live stream it. Maybe I should talk to the Cray because Cray and I did a 24-hour live stream for the hospital.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that.
I should talk to him and see what he's up to. If he wants to get done or something. But I think we've done a successful first podcast.
Yeah, good pilot. I mean, I'm about out, so
yeah. Actually, this is what triggered it. I'm out, so.
That's it for me.
But
that's good.
I'm gonna rewatch this with a fine-tooth comb. There's definitely some rambling. We can definitely cut some stuff down. We'd be better prepared. But my guest next week. So the podcast is supposed to be between noon and 2 p.m. every Saturday, and that time is specifically chosen because that's when my kid naps. So I actually have free time to do it then. So between noon and 2 should be about 20-25 minutes. Next week's guest, so Saturday, which would be Saturday the 2nd. We're into May.
Ugh.
Dear Lord.
I've been in prison for so long.
Yeah, so May 2nd, Saturday, we're going to shoot for 1 o'clock start time. If you don't want to miss anything, catch us on Twitter or click the follow button. Click the follow button. And then you'll get a notification when we go live. You do have to make an account, but that's fine. It's free. Like I said, if you want to support the stream of the podcast, word of mouth is the best way to do it. Tune in, watch us play some mediocre video games. Now you see the face behind one of the names that you'll see on the screen. And it should be some fun. We just like to have a beer and like to play mediocre levels of PUBG and or Call of Duty.
Hey, we win sometimes. We win.
We do have a few chicken dinners and a helicopter ride under our belts. We've got it done.
Warzone is tough.
It is tough, especially when you're not.
We're not. I get 4.
Yeah, it's rough. Yeah, it's hard to get enough guys together sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to play with randos, so.
Yeah, nobody wants to play with randos.
No, nobody.
Not for the win.
So, they need duos. Duos would be sweet.
Yeah, I don't know why Activision's doing that. Like, not having duos is crazy.
Yeah.
But whatever. They're making millions of dollars, and I'm sitting in my basement.
Yeah, they can do whatever they want. Yeah. Yeah. I actually hit quads. Sorry, one more story. I hit quads on Warzone because I was going to play with like 3 randos. I had 30 minutes to spare. So I'll just do a quick game. And then I was in by myself, and I made top 10. It was like 4 kills.
Your teammate just quit?
No, it never gave me a team. I just went in alone. It was like, here you go, jump on the plane by yourself. Airborne. Yeah. And I came top 10. Sweet. I had 4 kills. Scary though, by yourself. I tell you.
Every twig snap, eh?
Yeah. When I got hunted at one point, I was like, I'm never gonna make it. Anyway, that was my. Yeah. All right.
Well, thanks for letting me do this pilot podcast with you. Next week we will have Unplugged. board games cafe owner in here. We're going to talk about virtual tabletops. We're going to talk about board games in the era of COVID-19. How we can scratch that itch and not keep
Half-Life.
from doing.
Half-Life. That should be the next one.
Half-Life? Oh my god, are you joking? I need a VR. You need a VR set for it now. The latest one.
Oh yeah.
Maybe. Hey, who knows, man? Maybe the stream blows up. Maybe there's enough Amazon Prime subscribers out there, and we'll get a VR system, and we'll play. We'll do the Half-Life.
You can live stream. You can have what you're seeing in the screen, then the actual person just like vomiting on themselves with VR sickness.
Apparently, it's not that bad. Like if you get the settings correct. And to stream, you just stream one eye. So you just pick one eye to stream. And that way the streams are all like whatever. They're all wide, stretched out and stuff.
Smart.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we're
going to that's it.
We're going to call it quits. I got a little bit of housework left to do here. So.
Yeah. I got some daylight left to go sand the old canoe.
Nice. You going to throw the stream up?
My phone's almost dead.
All right. Fair enough. Okay. Well, enjoy the streaming. Thanks for tuning in.
All right, man. Airborne.
Later.